Last video about this topic, I talked about several popular paths after high school: college, community college, entrepreneurship, and the military. A lot of you guys seem to really find it helpful, so in this video, we're going to be exploring the other routes you can take after graduation. If you haven't seen part 1 yet and want to learn more about those first options, just click the card in the top right corner to check it out. First, let's discuss immediate employment. This is where you skip any additional schooling and just jump straight into the workforce, be it an entry-level job in retail, administration, manufacturing, or tech. There are positives and negatives to it, but I feel like the negatives outweigh the positives. Jumping straight into employment can be helpful to build independence, stack cash, and build up a resume, but the limited growth of these jobs in the long term make it not worth going into as your full-time commitment. Usually, working out of high school can work if you do it alongside another route like college, community college, or trade school, but by doing it by itself, it can be damaging to you. I'm currently doing community college and working at the same time, allowing me to build towards a high-paying job while still saving a lot of money from my current job. These years where you're young are vital, as this is the time you can best soak up information and learn. You want to be out there learning as much as possible while you're younger so you can carry that information on throughout your life as it compounds with experience, and working straight out of high school with no other plan just simply delays that and keeps you stuck at a certain wage in most circumstances. Now, moving on from that, I'd like to give an honorable mention to gap years. Gap years to me can be an incredible opportunity for you out of high school. It gives you the chance to travel the world, especially after 12 plus years of schooling where most students are just tired and want a break. It can be a great time to go out and figure yourself out, find your passions, and discover what you want to do with the rest of your life, and that makes it all worth it. Just a warning though, don't take a gap year if you just want to sit around playing video games for the entire year. This is the time to go out, try new things, travel if you're not doing anything, and just wasting a year of your extremely valuable years is just so damaging to you. Gap years are just extremely helpful for those who want to do things like college, because college itself is just such a big investment, right? You're putting so much money, so much time into it. And so taking a gap year, even spending a year just like learning everything you can and finding out what you want to do is so valuable, because if you're putting 4 years into college without knowing what you want to do, you could be losing tens of thousands of dollars. Now let's go into our next path, which is apprenticeship programs. I don't see many people talking about them. So they are structured programs where you work under a skilled mentor in a trade or profession. Originally, they were only really for trades jobs like electricians, plumbers, etc. But as of recently, there's a lot more apprenticeship programs for those jobs like IT, healthcare, and manufacturing, allowing for a larger population of people to take this route that previously were just unable to. Usually these apprenticeships pay entry-level salaries to an apprentice, which is great compared to the usual tuition you need to pay, and it's even more valuable due to the on-the-job training you receive. As icing on the cake, these programs usually guarantee a job with the company that runs it, so after the apprenticeship is done, you can secure a good, high-paying job right off the bat. There are downsides to apprenticeships though. These apprenticeships can usually last from 1 to 5 years, giving less flexibility, especially if you figure out the job isn't for you, with not much to say for yourself if you quit midway into these programs. There's also just sadly not many traditional jobs that have apprenticeship programs. However, with the current situation with college degrees and how inconsistent in value they are, a lot of more companies are actually just starting to invest in these programs because they want people that can get the experience on the job, learn from some of the experience, and then go out and work for them. It's just an incredible way to get new workers, because with college you're just not sure if they know what they're doing, because a lot of time they don't. A lot of time college doesn't teach you exactly what you need to know, and so these programs can be incredible for you. Real quick, before we continue on with the video, we are at 67 subscribers right now, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe as we are trying to hit the goal of 70 subscribers. Thank you very much for the support, and let's get on with the video. Lastly, we're going to cover pursuing personal passions after high school. This can include things like going pro in a sport, making a YouTube channel, making art, music, and honing your craft and what you find passion in. It's similar to the immediate employment route in that you usually should have something else with it. So a job, college, trade school, just anything that adds some sort of stability that gives you time to work on your true passions. To be honest, I feel everyone should have something like this. I'm in college right now and I feel I have a lot of free time, as even with my side job. Making YouTube videos is fun to me, and it's a personal passion that I'm pursuing. To wrap this up, all these paths have their own positives and negatives, and it's up to you to decide what's best for you. At the end of the day, if you research heavily into the path you want to go down and execute it well, you will succeed as long as you don't quit, which is what most do, so be the exception. Right now, just pick the path you feel is best for you and go at it with all that you have. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe as we are approaching 70 subscribers, and I will see you in the next one.